With views, you can see the feedback from the customers and filter it. For example, you can create a view for every department manager where he can see only those answers that are relevant to him. Or you can create a view with only negative answers, or a view with answers from customers using a certain service. And now Ranel will show you how you can create the view.
To create a new view, go to the Overview menu. Write the name of the view. Click the Add New View. By default, the new view shows all the questionnaires that you have sent. To modify the view, click on the Settings button in the menu on the left side. You can use different filters to select the questionnaires and feedback that are shown in the view. Configuring a view for the rating in the feedback and the status of the feedback. Here you can change the view name. Here you can choose how many answers you want to see, and here you can sort the answers to be in ascending or descending order. If you choose All to the ratings filter, then the view will also include questionnaires that the customer has not answered. And by choosing 7 or 8, the view will contain only neutral answers. If your questionnaire contains many numeric rating type questions, then you can also use and or options. This means that if you choose and, then the view contains answers that meet all the conditions. If you choose or, then the view will contain answers that meet at least one of the conditions. With the status filter, you can filter in feedback that has the required status. Configuring a view for the period of sending or answering. View filter can be configured according to both the same of sending the questionnaire and receiving the answer. The period can also be dynamic. For example, it is possible to filter out the result for 2016 by choosing the period to be from the 1st of January until the 31st of December 2016. And the dynamic period makes it possible to filter in only results from the last month. This means that in April the feedback from March will be shown without the need to change the settings when the month changes. When adding the dynamic period, it is necessary to clear the static period. Configuring a view for a questionnaire template. By choosing a questionnaire template to the filter, the view will only contain feedback that was gathered with this template. Configuring a view for tags. You can add tags to every feedback request that you send out. In the Tag Filter drop-down menu, you can see all the tags that have been attached to a feedback request. Choosing, for example, car sales tag in the left tag filter menu, the view will only show you only those feedback requests that have car sales tag attached to them. If you choose a tag, then don't forget to press the Add to Filter button. By choosing a tag to the exclusion filter in the right, you filter out feedback requests with the chosen tag. In this case, the view will contain feedback requests that your chosen tag is not attached to. Here also don't forget to press the Add to Filter button. In addition, you can choose whether all or some of the chosen tags are attached to the feedback request. Configuring a view for feedback category. Feedback categories are topics or things that are important to your customers and that are mentioned in their feedback by many customers. For example, this could be the price, quality, or speed of the service. To see how your customers' opinions develop regarding these topics in time, you can use feedback categories. Categories are different for every company, and you can define them in the menu by going to Options and Feedback Categories. Here in the View settings, you can define a filter that filters in only those answers to which a feedback category has been added. Choose a category and add it to the filter. Here you can also choose whether the answer must have all the feedback categories or only one of them. User rights of the view. For every view, you can define who of your company's users are allowed to see the view and who are denied to see the view. After you have configured all the filters, then press the Save button.